Harihar Kaka, the Honest Hero. Part 1. Harihar Kaka was a man of humble origins. He lived in a small village, where he worked as a farmer and also did odd jobs to make ends meet. Despite his financial struggles, Harihar Kaka was known for his honesty and integrity. He never compromised his principles for personal gain and was respected by everyone in the village. One day, Harihar Kaka was walking down the road when he saw a bag lying on the ground. Curious, he picked it up and examined its contents. To his surprise, he found that it was filled with gold coins. At first, he was tempted to keep the bag for himself, as it could solve all his financial problems. But then, he thought about the owner of the bag and how he would feel if he lost all his savings. He knew that he had to do the right thing and return the bag to its rightful owner. Harihar Kaka went to the nearby town and asked around to find out if anyone had lost a bag of gold coins. But no one had come forward to claim it. He then went to the local police station and handed over the bag to them, asking them to find the owner. The police were skeptical at first, as they thought that Harihar Kaka was the thief who had stolen the bag. But they soon realized that he was telling the truth and started a search for the owner. Meanwhile, rumors started spreading in the village that Harihar Kaka had stolen a bag of gold coins. People started avoiding him and whispering behind his back. But Harihar Kaka ignored them and continued to work hard and live his life with integrity. He knew that the truth would eventually come out, and he had faith in the justice system. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months. The police had still not found the owner of the bag, and Harihar Kaka's reputation had taken a hit. He had lost many friends and customers, and his business had suffered. But he never gave up hope and continued to live with honor. One day, the police received a call from a group of men who claimed that they were the owners of the bag of gold coins. They thanked Harihar Kaka for his honesty and gave him a handsome reward for returning their property. They also apologized for the false accusations made against him and promised to clear his name in front of the entire village. Harihar Kaka was overjoyed and grateful for their kind gesture. He was finally able to prove his innocence and restore his reputation. He continued to work hard and live a simple life, but his deeds had made him a legend in his village and beyond. Part 2. As years passed, Harihar Kaka became old and frail. He knew that his time on earth was coming to an end, but he was content with his life. He had lived a life full of honesty and good deeds, and he knew that he would be remembered as a man of honor. On his deathbed, Harihar Kaka called his family and friends and shared his wisdom with them. He told them to always do the right thing, no matter how difficult it may seem. He advised them to live a simple life and be content with what they had. He also told them to be kind and honest to everyone they meet, as it was the key to a happy and fulfilling life. Harihar Kaka's words stayed with his family and friends, and they tried their best to follow his teachings. They saw the impact of his honesty and integrity in their own lives and in the lives of those around them. Over time, Harihar Kaka's legacy grew, and his story became a source of inspiration for many. People looked up to him as a role model and tried to emulate his values of honesty, simplicity, and kindness. His story was retold many times, and each time it was told, it inspired people to be better human beings. One day, a young man named Raju came to the village where Harihar Kaka had lived. Raju was a troubled soul who had lost his way in life. He had made many mistakes and was feeling lost and alone. As he wandered through the village, he heard the story of Harihar Kaka and was deeply moved by it. Raju realized that he had been living his life in the wrong way, and he decided to follow in the footsteps of Harihar Kaka. He started by being honest with himself and those around him. He apologized to those he had wronged and tried to make amends. He also started living a simple life, focusing on the things that truly mattered. As Raju continued on his path of self-discovery, he became a changed person. He found joy in the simple things in life, and he started to feel a sense of purpose. He knew that he had a lot to learn, but he was determined to follow in the footsteps of Harihar Kaka and become a man of honor. Raju's transformation did not go unnoticed. People in the village saw the change in him and were inspired by it. They started to see the value in living a simple life and being kind and honest to others. Raju became a source of inspiration for many, and he knew that it was all thanks to the legacy of Harihar Kaka. In the years that followed, many more people came to the village and heard the story of Harihar Kaka. They too were inspired by his life and his teachings, and they took those lessons back with them to their own communities. Harihar Kaka's legacy continued to grow, spreading far and wide. In the end, Harihar Kaka's life may have been simple, but it was also extraordinary. He showed that one person's actions can have a profound impact on the world around them. His legacy of honesty, simplicity, and kindness lives on, inspiring people to be their best selves and make a positive difference in the world.